Continuing the unranked challenger, blue Kayn only. Now we're getting out of Plat elo. Slowly starting to play with emeralds, but we're still in Plat. They go no pot. Wait, what the hell? I thought it was Jack's jungle. It's Nasus jungle. Well, that's interesting. Happy mom's birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday to your mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A super awesome, wonderful lady.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alrighty.
What will be the final lesson?
Give in, and I will show you.
Well. We have Nasus, Lux, Jinx, Jax, Nautilus. Definitely not an ideal game for blue Kayn. I'll put an early ward here. And just do another full clear down. Like I said, the way I'm pathing and the way I'm itemizing and the way I'm playing is all been the same. Every single game has been the same. Silver, all the way to Master. Then when I'm Master to Challenger, I'll start playing a little bit different. But all the way, boys, all the way. Let's get it. Get a Dubberino. No pot. Nah, if you're going to do a full clear, no pot. I'm actually going to have a pathing guide uploaded next week. Oh. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be last week. There's a Kayn pathing guide. Look up Karasmai, Kayn pathing guide. You'll probably find it. S14. Alright, either way, let's do a little full clearington here. We'll have all the answers you're looking for, my dear friends. Good shot. Alright. For Kayn, what did I play? Oh, a lot of champs. This is probably one of my mains, so. Alright. Alright. Nice. Fast, and then we can use our E. We're like in the middle of the lane. And I'm actually not going to look towards mid or bot until I'm on my red, and then I'll start like looking, okay, what's gankable, what's not gankable, etc, etc. So, yep, now that I'm on my red, I'll start like peeping down, using my peepers to peep around. Alright. I'll look to get a gank on them. See how overextended they are? They're very overextended. The thing we have to worry about now is the counter gank. And obviously the sum usage, so we're gonna try and just like ease into this, use our W there. Alright. Maybe Rakan can get a jump on him. Let Rakan jump to me if he wants. There you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, Rakan can jump to me, and then he can get on him, so that's why I flashed a little bit early. Put a ward there, or go to our bot side. Alright, now we get the scuttle. And then I'm going to reset right now, because I want to go back to my top side, so I can make sure that my camps do not get invaded. Song is called 171XO. As below. Alright. Really good start. But you can see the value of like this full clear, and then just looking for that gank. I honestly like to hold on to my trinket for blue Kayn until level 9 I get the blue orb, but I think holding on to the trinket is very smart because not really ganking your stereotypical angles. As a blue Kayn, you're always looking for these obscure angles through walls and whatnot. So you don't really need the sweeper to track where vision is and isn't. I'm gonna look for the fight on Nasus here because it's kind of a low value play. It's not really gonna net me anything. I mean, it'll get me orbs, but the thing is when I gank bot and when I path for bot, I want to just consistently look down there. That's why I look to actually ignore the grubs more often than not. I think grubs are really a bait. I think I've been saying this on stream and in game. Like, I don't even know how many games now, but I've been saying this so many times. I think it's just a mega bait. I don't look for grubs consistently as a jungler. Oh, I think Nass is actually gonna be on the grubs here. Wait, can he stack the baby grubs? What if he just like infinitely stacks the baby grubs? Like the little things that spawn out on the void mines? Be wild. Got deep control in bot side. A really good gank angle behind their bot here. Yeah, they might be moving to me actually.
Not nightmares.
Fine, I got some orbs. I'll take it. Oh, FFO. I'd say farming isn't as important as it was, but definitely you want to look to be very aggressive on the map. Because I think ganking is the most important thing right now, but notice that I still look to do a full clear, and then in my free time I do look to farm, so farming is still like, it's still a priority, but it's not your top priority. Like if I could choose a gank or a camp, I'm choosing the gank, but it has to be a good gank. Like it has to be a free gank. Like, you know, the way to tell if it's like a good gank or not is if like their wave is pushing into us and they're pushing past this terrain and they're like equal HP with my bot lane. But you know what's really good is doing this dragon. Maybe my bot lane will come help me. I said playing for bot side and bot side objective is the way to play right now. A lot of people think playing for grubs is valuable. I disagree. And almost every jungler I've played against, from silver, gold, plat so far, has always path top, and I don't know why. I don't even think it's just a Kayn thing. I think it's an every jungler thing. I think you should always just path for bot lane. Oh, that's my thoughts on that. And I already have a control word on the map, which is right here. But I like to have a control word on the map in one of my inventories. So 2. Don't need to have like 3. 3 is a little bit redundant. That's when you're getting a little bit too overzealous with it. Ooh. Yeah, see, this is a bit of a weird elo because you're gonna find, you know, things like Xin Zhao mid working out. There isn't really a meta until you're like GM challenger. I'll tell you guys that. You can pretty much play whatever, wherever, as long as it has like some sensibility to it. No, you can't be playing Janna jungle with like no clear speed, but pretty much anything goes until you're GM chow. That's when it gets a little bit more strict in terms of what you can play and what you can't play. It's still pretty flexible. Like you can play a lot of things, but you can play everything. Hey Jay, how's it going? You're awesome too, buddy.
I have chosen you.
You're awesome. You're breathtaking. Alright, we're just gonna look to farm our bot side camps, and maybe, just maybe, we could look for a little bot side play. Alrighty. It depends. Nope. It does not depend. Grubs are never worth it. Anything you can find in bot will be infinitely more worth than grubs. Grubs is what you call an LCD, lowest common denominator. Unless you're playing a champion whose ult synergizes with XP, and you're playing to avoid the enemy jungler, so like an Evelynn or not even a Shyvana, because Shyvana needs dragons, so like an Evelynn or maybe a Karthus or possibly a Zac. Not even Zac, actually, I wouldn't say Zac, but I would never recommend anybody do grubs. It's just low value. I think my team should move here.
Underestimate me at your peril.
Just tag him around, get some orbs. But yeah, I definitely would not recommending anybody under any circumstance to ever path for grubs. I mean, it's something that every player, even in Challenger, does wrong. It's something that I learned from watching a lot of Korean and Chinese VODs. You learn a lot from studying players that are infinitely better than you. That's what I did, and now I am applying said knowledge to you guys. Yeah, they don't care. Like, if I could look for this dive bot, or like look for like plays like this, instead of like prioritize grubs, you're just consistently pathing down. Whenever you like path and play for grubs, you're not setting yourself up for these kinds of plays. Because like, yeah, this guy's pathing up, and he's from playing for grubs. Like, the only time I would ever do grubs is if I literally can't do anything else. Like if their jungler's denying me from doing anything bot, and he's like trying to like always kill me, Or I just have like a really horrible bot lane that's like 0 and 10, then maybe I'll do it. But Beth get value from grubs like she does with Rift. I think you have to wait till you're post 6, but yeah, but even then I still don't think it's worth because bot lane's just the most impactful role in the game. Kilo is this? We're in Plat now. We're getting out of Plat slowly but surely.
I am no toy, Kayn.
Slowly but surely. We'll make it Emerald, and then we'll make it a Diamond, and then we'll make it a Master, GM Chow, and then after this blue Kayn only challenge is done, we'll do a red Kayn only challenge. And that'll probably be a lot more torturous, because red Kayn is... Honestly, I think it will be really good in the lower elos, but in high elo, it's kited out pretty easily. Blue Kayn's hard to counter, because he's very, like, agile. You're always able to, like, stir up some nonsense, but red Kayn, definitely find yourself in a circumstance where you're just gonna get kited out and you're gonna get gapped.
I learned from a young age to embrace the shadows.
Darkness is strong.
Nice. Yeah, I just always look for that separation. And look at my orbs. Because I killed Jinx there, like, I lowered my form timer. You continue to hit range champs, then you continue to get orbs towards that timer. Probably gonna work on this dragon now. Like I said, bot objectives and looking for bot ganks. Like, I'm just gonna say this in the most like straight-faced way possible. Is the reason why I have 2 challenger accounts and my 3rd account's about to be challenger on top of this account that's gonna be challenger is because of my pathing. So if you guys are thinking, oh well, you know, maybe I shouldn't path like this, trust me, you should. Because it's like a help me, help you type of situation, right? Help me, help you. So listen to me, I'll try and help you. Playing for bot side, playing for bot objectives, playing for bot games, playing for bot camps will get you way more wins. And I will repeat this because I say a lot every stream just because I like to let everybody know, like, you know, people pop in and out. Our YouTube videos, not everybody watched every video. Yeah, the Koreans and Chinese players, they rarely ever put any emphasis on grubs. They love to full clear, and then after that first full clear, that first initial full clear, they're always looking for plays. Now, it's not always forced plays depending on the champions. Like, depending on the champion you're playing, it could be very forced, or it could be, you know, more of just like farming into looking for a play. But the thing is that you're consistently setting yourself up to be in that situation where, alright, hey, let's get this, hey, let's get this, hey, let's get this. So, like dragons, bot players. I was one of those players that thought grubs had pretty high value. Like, you know, you get an early 6, or even just getting 1 grub to deny enemies from getting all the grubs. I thought it was pretty good. But I've come to realize that whether they get 6 grubs or not, it doesn't matter. 6 grubs is not a win con. Not in this meta, at least. A win con right now is a Dragon Soul, it's a fed bot lane, it's a fed jungler. Grubs are not really a win con. So that's kind of the whole like thought process behind it.
By the way, if this was Karasmai, who would
Truth be told,
unironically win this game.
Calzita, thanks for the prime. Even the best of the best players in NA don't realize this yet. This is something that is very popular in Korea and China, and usually when things are very popular in Korea and China, it takes a couple months for it to get popular in the West. I don't know if Europeans know about this either yet, but it takes a while to, like, for people to like fully like let that new meta shift in. Like, I remember TF Top was popular for like a month or 2 before people started doing it in the West. But yeah, no, this is pretty much how you play the game. Play to just hard camp bot. Like, see, I clear my top side and then I can play for bot side. So I don't need to like clear all my bot side camps, but I need to clear my top side so I don't get invaded. Now it's like, if I want to go bot and look for a play, I can. I don't need to farm these camps, but if I don't want to like overforce it, then I can just like chill. Unless they nerf bot lane, this is the way to play, 100%. And I don't think they're nerfing bot lane anytime soon. Matter of fact, they just recently buffed bot lane by buffing a bunch of crit items, so... yeah, I think bot lane's gonna stay pretty OP. I don't mind, I like playing for bot lane. I think it works really well for me. Nice, not bad. But see, look at how much I could do to their bot lane while this guy's pathing up. Giselle. Nice cat emote. Why is it looking like that, though? Yeah, you should probably be on the rift, right? Oh, not even yet. Good. I probably don't want to give that objective bounty, so I might look to try and stop him. Nice. Yeah, see, now, like, I can look to get the rift because there's nothing to do here because we took bot tower. So this is where you would rotate your fed bot lane to, like, their top. And now keep in mind, for all my low elo viewers, you can't really control where your team moves. You can kind of tell them, you can kind of ping them, but they're not always going to listen to you. The thing is that it's not your job to control your teammates, but you need to control what you can control. So, like, do what you can, but understand that not everything's going to be perfect. You kind of just have to make do with what you got. Should actually get a pickaxe. Yeah. Yeah, a little pickaxe. Now we can use the rift, and we have a Dragon Soul win con, we have a Fed Jung win con, we have a Fed bot lane win con. We have a lot of different win cons. That's pathin', baby. And like I said, this is the same playstyle I was using in silver. Same playstyle I use in all elos. Ow. Ow. I do a no form Kayn to challenger. It sounds incredibly difficult. I don't know how I'd be able to do that. Nice. Able to dodge her, you there. I'll probably wait to use my rift for the dragon. That way I'm like applying pressure. And then we also can set up for the dragon. Because, okay, this is how I see this game going, is that they have a much stronger team fight. They have the front line. They have a mega front line. And they have a hyper carry Jinx. My goal is to keep them away from their comfort zone. And their comfort zone is team fighting. So I'm going to look to pick them off. I'm going to look to apply pressure on the map whenever something team fight worthy is happening. I'm going to look to make them as uncomfortable as possible. Honestly, might be able to kill this guy. I mean, I can get him really low. Nice. Honestly, I could send this top right now. Can I kill this fast enough? I hope so. I really hope so. I can probably get two towers here. And the rift. That's too crushed. Well, I get a tower and a half. Yeah, a very important thing about mid game is making sure that you're getting the T1 towers down. That way you can open up the map. And I figured because we have a Fed bot lane in mid, they're gonna be able to like take that on their own. So I put the rift in the one area where it's kind of hard to get it. Instead of like rifting mid, yeah, I just thought that was a better play because that kind of gives us a little bit more to work with in top lane, which is like our weak side. I can't win the 1v1 against Nasus, nor can I one-shot him, but I can't help Denzo out here. Reset my passive so I can do more damage here. Wow, I did a lot of damage there, holy. Yes. Good. Yeah, and see, by the time that Nasus actually starts getting online, I'm gonna have my grudge to just destroy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This is as it was meant to be.
So I'm definitely noticing in Plat, that they're definitely putting up more of a fight. When they're behind, they start doing things to like help them stay in the game. I think below Plat, like gold, silver, I noticed that whenever people are behind, they kind of just switch their braid off. I think that's a big difference between like Plat and the elos below, is that they're, even though they do tilt really hard, like Plat Emerald tilt really hard, whenever they don't tilt, they still have like the ability to play coherently. I feel like in below Plat, a lot of people, they have a game plan, and the second that game plan is thwarted in any sort of way or fashion, they don't know how to adapt. So Plat Emerald is when players start to like understand adapting a little bit more. But you know, mechanically, no difference. Mentality, no difference. Gameplay, not too different. My Axiom is good with Kayn. Because when you go Yumu's, it helps you get a lot of mobility. You get no ability haste. So Axiom is just very nice for the ability haste. And then because you're just moving around the map fighting so much, it's kind of nice to just always have your ulti up. And just guarantees that. Yeah, so I can just kind of wait out my combo. I like that. We can look for this mid tower. So see how my ult's gonna be up a lot faster than your average ult DC. Alright, just exhaust. Definitely gonna need some form of anti-ult eventually for that guy. That's scary.
An ally has been slain.
Nice.
An ally has been slain.
Ooh, that's scary. I definitely want to look for invades, because when you get all the T1 towers down, that's when you can start living in the enemy jungle and just take out all these camps. You want to deny as much resources as you can. And because the death CDs are getting kind of long now, anytime we get a good pick, like on either their jungler or their bot lane, you know, 2 or more usually, you can just start up the Baron.
So I
We
think
could also just kind of play
Karasmai
slow and
would
maybe look for the
unironically win
dragon
this
as
game.
well. Yo, Schmanson, thanks for the prime. Thanks so much. Welcome to the Best Game Club. If you haven't already, make sure to join up the Discord. Discord.gg/Karasmai. Or type X Discord. Oh boy. Thank you, thank you.
I will return stronger.
Alright.
I buy, they
I could
die.
probably go Edge of Night. That way I could just get on Lux for free.
I was forged by the uncaring
Not a bad idea. Or I could go Serpents too, because the shields. Nautilus has Sunfire and then also Lux shield. They're not really that big of shields, but it wouldn't be horrible to get. Alright, let me try and look for a pick. I have my flash, I have ulti, so if I make a good pick, we could easily get the battle win.
shadow.
Especially if they're in the jungle. In the jungle, it's a very tight space. Nice. Alright, now we do the Baron. If they listen to me. I know in like gold and silver, dude, I ping my team to do Baron, they never listen. Like, guys, do Baron. I'll start Baron and they'll walk past me. They'll walk past me to go farm top lane. And the entire enemy team will be dead. You guys know what I mean? Any silver gold players in my Twitch chat right now, does that sound accurate? 'Cause that happened to me a lot. And I was thinking, okay, maybe it's like a late night thing, but I think that's just like a silver gold thing. As you climb higher and higher, you notice that there's a little bit more cooperation, little by little. That's why I try and never really like to type or tilt anybody on my team, because you kind of need to work together if you want to be like, you know, popping off. But we have Baron. Now we can just look for the Dragon Soul. Way more important to look for the fight than to just look for the Dragon Rush, like 50-50. So, probably what we will do.
A target.
Didn't even have to use my ult for that one, so I can take my ult for the Dreams. Or the Nasus. Good amount of games to play per day. If you're a non-casual, or if you're a non-grinder and you just want to like gradually improve, I'll hit like master or something, I'd say like 2 games a day is like perfect. If you're playing like 10, 15 games a week, that's amazing. That's perfect. You could definitely hit master playing 10, 15 games a week. Now, if you want a challenger, let's understand, challenger is about competition. It's the top 300 players of the world. And it's not always top 300 because there's players like myself that have multiple challenger accounts and, you know, other players. So more like top 250, maybe top 220. And yeah, just know that your competition is me. And I do nothing but play this game all day. And I'm playing 300 hours this month. How many games do you play in 300 hours? Around 3 games per hour. Oh, around 900 games this month. So that's for all the people that want to be challenger. Master, you're gonna paint it easily. Challenger is you gotta really want it. That's what I always tell people. You gotta really want it. All right, we're gonna come in and out here. Stay on the jacks. Reloads this. This is Plat.
I bested the dark.
10 games too much? No, I mean that's what you want to do. There's no such thing as too much, you know. You're enjoying it, especially. Well, GG's. I always want to make sure that you're getting multiple inhibs instead of just one. Honestly, yeah, we probably could have ended mid. I don't know why we went for the multiple inhib, actually. I'm kind of brain dead. I'm just having such a good time. I didn't realize how much time we really had to work with that. Right there. That's my fault. Bit of my fault for that. No, honestly, we probably still can end. Yeah. That was close. You know what? My champ is so OP. Holy. Not balance. Nah, he's really not wrong. That was broken. I mean, I have Cloud Soul too, so I am extra fast. He's all alone. I see him in bot. See, that's why I get serpents. Look at all the shield. Nice.
My path cuts through the bodies of the unwilling.
Alright. Well, GG's. Well, I'm just gonna get a GA just in case. Actually, nah. I'll go full damage.
This is the right choice.
This is one of those games that you 100% have to make sure that you end early, because if this game went on past 30 minutes, our likelihood of winning goes down by like 10%. Not even kidding. Statistically speaking, your likelihood of winning would go down by like 5 to 10% if it goes past 30 minutes. That's just statistic for you. Okay. Was it's us. How much tank with the Knight's Vow? Nice. GG's. Woo-hoo-hoo! GG's. GG's.